dream vision of San Diego, California, Navy based, bombed slash nuked and ambushed by the opposition. So in my dream, it was very vivid, and I saw a bomb, landing on the city of San Diego, but the whole city didn't get destroyed. The only part that got destroyed, it was the Navy base. And after it got bombed, after the Navy base got bombed, which that took place also, it wasn't a nuclear bomb attack, but this was back in Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Because in my dream, when everything was getting bombarded, military bases here in the West Coast, as a matter of fact, before I go any further, right here, it says San Diego is widely considered a major military town. In my dream, man, all you personnel, your active duty, you were all getting put to death, man. You were all dying left and right. The enemy was already within. The enemy was already here, man. What they call sleeper cells, insurgents. Okay, they're already here from different nationalities, man. Okay, there was different nationalities who were in on it. All this right here that you see, it all got nuked. It all got destroyed. Right here, there's an example. In my dream, everything that has to do with the Navy bases, military, right next to the waters, it all got destroyed, man. Obliterated. I think that's the word. So in my dream that I had, this vision, after the military bases were getting nuked, a lot of military personnel getting put to death. Okay, here in San Diego, they actually had a reserves. They had a backup plan, like a plan B. They had what they call anti missile systems. They got ambushed. Same thing that's going to happen again here in America. And we know that before a kingdom gets destroyed, it gets systematically destroyed, step by step. And I believe through the spirit how this whole new world order is going to start out, how the economy is going to collapse. It's going to be an attack in a major city. And in my dream, it was here in San Diego. It got attacked, just the Navy bases, kind of like a warning that, hey, look, they're here. A lot of these people were panicking, man. A lot of people, like I wrote down here, everything was going slow motion, okay, at first, and then everything started moving fast. You had a lot of cars swerving, people panicking, running to the mountains because the attack came from the west, okay, from southwest. That's where the attacks came from, and everybody was fleeing northeast. Northeast people were running to the northeast because that's where there was a less, I'll say, like nuclear radiation, and people just dropping dead, man. And the scene, the settings, it was orange color. It was a lot of smoke, a lot of orange. People were panicking. Everybody that was investing in Bitcoin, whatever, man, everything was thrown out the window, man. All these investments, people that had dreams, people that had careers, their only thing in their mind was escape, okay, from this disaster. In my dream, I was able to escape through transportation. Okay, there was a bus, okay, and there was a like a trolley, but in my dream it was just city, and it was here in San Diego as a major military base. It is time, even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So in my dream, I was like Esdras. I was like, what the fuck, man? We're getting ambushed. Where the fuck am I gonna go? So I was heading in my dream, because the attacks were coming from the southwest. That's where they were coming from. Okay, and everybody was fleeing. Those who survived, we were fleeing to northeast, around there. See, but it's crazy because I don't know if you brothers ever played. Look, like for example, this in the background, you see the orange light. There was a lot of orange, man. There was a lot of uh, 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 guns, bullets being shot off, but they were orange. They were like laser. Let me see. Weapons with orange. coming out. Yeah, it was something like this, man. Like that. These are the weapons that were being shot. There were bullets, but orange was coming out. You know, it was like a video game, like a Call of Duty Black Ops game. You know, and everybody was going at it. Everybody from Babylon trying to defend the city, the opposition, whether it's Iran, North Korea, Russia, man, hey, they were going at it, man. They didn't give a fuck who was everybody that was standing in their way. They were just attacking. But again, I'll say this: America has the strongest navy out there, man, and they weren't backing up. Okay, they were fighting back, man, because so they were fighting. Okay, the opposition, even though their military bases were getting nuked, because like I said in the dream, Esau Edom has reserves that they have a plan B. Yeah, this was a heavy vision, man. Said they were getting nuked. Okay, their military bases. Not all San Diego was destroyed. It was just the parts where there was a military, Navy, Marine Corps.